Hey everybody, Mickey here. Welcome back to my Final Fantasy X walkthrough. Last time, off-screen, what I did was I shouldn't say last time, but off-screen what I did was I charged up my Overdrive for Valefor here. Hopefully I can show that. There it is. You'll see there with the Overdrive gauge, it's all full. And I remember even saying that I would go ahead and charge up Tidus's Overdrive as well, but I realized I didn't really explain how. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and set him to Loner here, get into a random encounter. Oh wow, ambushed? That's not really what I'd like, but we'll go ahead and try one more battle. This just really isn't just the best encounter to do so.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
It's kind of the worst encounter to be able to do that. Those guys are pretty difficult to, one, take out on your own, and let alone, secondly, just kind of, they hit pretty hard, so you gotta really watch out. Alright. Okay, this one's a little bit better. Let's go ahead and take out some enemies here, first of all. You just can take Dino Nix out. Let's go ahead and take out
Well then,
Yellow Element with water. So essentially you just want to go ahead and take out as many enemies as you can before actually finishing the battle, right? But after doing that, I'm going to skip out on the participation credit. Now you just want to go ahead and escape with specific characters here, everyone but Tidus. So go ahead and guard with Tidus. Tidus. Yeah, I'm going to do that every once in a while. Escape with Lulu. God. How are you gonna run with all those belts around your dress anyway? One more time? Get out of there. Lulu. We'll try one more time, please? Alright, hey, thanks. Appreciate that. So yeah, now that Tidus is alone, he will be going up in his Overdrive here. Pretty fast, too. And that's exactly why I like to, use his Loner Overdrive rather than going into the Stoic, because that Stoic mode, it takes a long time. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and build this up here. One more should do it. And there we go. Now we can just
I'll be right back.
Right. So that takes care of that. You could, if you really wanted, you could actually learn the Loner Overdrive with other characters by just doing the same exact thing that I did with Tidus just now. Just block and block and block until you actually learn the Loner Overdrive, but I don't think it's really that necessary to be doing with the other characters, at least as of right now. I want to move Tidus specifically. Now this is important, this is how I like to do things, you don't need to do them, but I want to move him right here, and I'm going to keep him here for quite some time actually. Let's put some of those MP spheres to use from Lord Ochu. I'm going to go ahead and use one right here, and we can get a pretty good amount of MP more than he actually has. Plus 40, whereas a normal MP node would give plus 20. The reason for that is because he's going to learn Haste, and there's going to be other magic spells that we're going to get with him that getting a little bit more MP is beneficial for Tidus specifically. And again, if you guys don't like how I'm doing the sphere grid on screen, please, by all means, let me know. I don't need to be doing this. From what I understand, somebody was telling me that they really appreciated it, so okay, well, I'll keep doing it if you guys are into it, and I'll keep doing it. Get a little bit more MP here. Yuna? As well as some magic defense. Yeah, Yuna actually has a really, really strong magic stat, so unfortunately she doesn't have any magic attacks to be able to put that to use, but well, in due time. I've got plans. Okay, and with Waka, because we have this empty node here, we just learned Silence Attack, which is much like the, his initial Dark Attack, but it inflicts silence. But let's go ahead and put MP Sphere to use, because he uses quite a bit of MP when using those attacks, so it'll help him out a little bit. Okay, let's continue on. Going down there, it's not really gonna yield anything from what I understand. Am I right in thinking that? Let me check out, just in case. That's right! What I was forgetting was that if we go ahead and speak to Crusaders after taking out Lord Ochu, we should be able to get some rewards. Not from her, because we already took it out with, we already got the high potion from her, but if we speak to her, we get a no blaze shield. Yeah, not bad at all. So, that's right, I forgot that it's not just Luzu who gives you a little bit of reward. Okay. Let's continue on. Finally, over here to the east, and then to the north. Yeah, defeating that Lord Ochu really does give pretty good rewards in the beginning of the game. I mean, MP Spheres, Elixir, the No Blaze Shield, it's not really that great. It gives an ability called SOS Fire Ward, or No Blaze, I should say. Not Fire Ward, that's something completely different. See if I can take out the Killer Bee and overkill him now with that added strength. Nice, nice. I think he was actually just almost barely able to without the ice ball, or the added strength, but
Aid us.
it always helps. But anyways, yeah, that No Blaze Shield really is not the best by any means. Let's go ahead, kind of screwed this one up because
Nothing to fear, the
Cure.
hero's here!
Should have just went ahead and actually did Null Shock, but that block. Kimari in here. Go ahead and lance at him. Sure. We added a little bit of HP, and then we can go ahead and take him out with water. Very nice. Okay, perfect. Not really quite perfect. Ooh, wow, she can even overkill at this point. Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, we're already at the beginning of the game getting to that point, but I'm not really going to be doing a lot of heavy grinding. I actually don't plan to do any grinding at all in this game, or at this walkthrough, so, you know, we won't be able to overkill super consistently for quite some time, but at least inconsistently
These stone steps
now.
have a history, you know. Yep. Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
Kind of like Rocky.
A race, huh? Think you can beat me?
Sounds disgusting.
Yuna, if you would.
Ready?
Hey!
Ah, huh? Hey!
Well, that's one way to win. What do you got to say, big guy? Nothing.
Kids.
Nice. Continue up these stairs.
No! Everyone, quick! Sinspawn!
Tentacles here. If there's tentacles, you know it's an enemy. Sinspawn. The Crusaders were talking about to tell them if there was any Sinspawn, but we'll just take them out on our own. As a matter of fact, this is the whole reason why I went ahead and charged up Balefur's Overdrive off screen. So let's go ahead and summon him. You'll see that the boss, the Sinspawn, it has a hard shell. It's covering himself up right now, so even if we did any physical attacks to it, yeah, the Sinspawn Genaux here, even if we did, he would be pretty resistant to it, so what we need to do instead is take out these tentacles here. I'm gonna be using energy blast, just like usual. Energy ray you could use, but I like energy blast a lot more. So go ahead and do that. Now, if you saw the turn order when I selected energy blast, all the abilities and skills in this game kind of have like a, I guess you could say kind of like a recoil time. When you use an overdrive, takes a while to get your turn because we don't have any other characters. It's just right now Velfer against Sinspawn and Genaux. He's gonna get a lot of turns in a row here. Look at that, 3 turns in a row. But thankfully it's not enough to do any extreme damage. So now that we've taken out the tentacles and we've overkilled them, which is exactly what I wanted to do, we can go ahead and dismiss Velfer and use our normal party here. With Venom, let's see, go ahead and use... Venom goes ahead and poisons you. He's weak to fire, as it shows there. There's that. Let's go ahead and just use an antidote on yourself. Yeah, overkilling the tentacles is what I would suggest doing, and not so much Sinspawn Genaux. I suppose it's dependent on how you want to play, but by the way, he's immune to Dark or Silence or anything like that, so no reason to use it. But I definitely want to overkill them specifically for their drops. Yuna's got her turn, so let's go ahead and... Tidus, I don't think that I'll be able to overkill him yet. I think maybe if I can do cheer a couple of times. You know, as a matter of fact, I don't really mind. It's just, I think that he just drops some power spheres or something like that. It's really not that great. It's like a power or speed sphere, his specific drop, so even if we were to go ahead and overkill him, like, it's really not that useful to begin with. But, for the sake of showing things off, let's go ahead and use our Ronso Rage, and use our new ability we learned last time, Seed Cannon. That's it. Basically just copies the exact ability that the enemy used, but we can use it now. It did pretty fair damage though. I mean, it did just about as much as I think that Spiral Cut, Tidus' Overdrive would have done.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey. So, what are these Sinspawn anyway?
A good question.
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
Yeah, I suppose so. You almost feel a little bit groomed. I mean, again, you could have just stayed in back at the village. But you'll see here we grabbed 4 ability spheres, which is pretty good. We grabbed those from overkilling the tentacle, not so much the Genaux. We saw he gave power spheres. Those kind of drop a dime a dozen. Don't really mind about those.
So, they got fiends in Xanarkand too?
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since when have you believed me about Xanarkand anyway?
I've been thinking. Maybe people Sin gets to don't die. Maybe Sin carries them through time, like 1,000 years through time. And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Amazing. Simply amazing.
And here it comes.
You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chappu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chappu's place. No one can replace Sir Jekt, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
Thanks, Lulu. You're a cold-hearted bitch. You get it.
I could never be what Chappu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chappu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
Yeah, definitely. Especially against the Ice Queen herself. I don't know why Lulu's got to be so rude about it. I mean, it's not like she's saying something that we don't know. It's just her character. Trust me, we'll see more of it. But here we are, our second temple. Shrine temple. We can't talk to people here. They don't really say anything too different, so go ahead and into the temple here before we meet our 80s villains.
You here to pray for victory too?
Us? Pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
So
Yeah,
what's
I'll
your
bet.
goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up?
This time, we play to win.
Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals.
I don't know what that means. And kids can play.
We'll
Boys.
beat them. We have to.
You know that team?
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jecht was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jecht. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
Yeah, a little bit of sore subject, isn't it, Titus? Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, whether the Jeks are the same or not, you know, one seems to be nice, kind-hearted, or whatever, what Yuna was describing, or her version of Jek, and Titus's was very different. But here we are, Kilika Temple. These are Blitzball players of the Kilika Beasts, Kilika's Blitzball team. But, again, they're terrible, and they're not going to win the cup, which sucks because their village just got destroyed. It could bring a lot of hope
Lord
to them.
O'Holland, guide our feet.
Go ahead and pray. We'll play the lawful good version of Titus here. Hey, how's it going?
A summoner, are you?
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna? So, you're High Summoner Braska's daughter. That's quite a name to live up to. My. And all these people are your guardians? My, what a rabble. As I recall, Lord Braska had only 2 guardians. Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only 1 guardian. Right, Bartello?
Well, I don't know how that has
I
anything
only
to do
have
with
as many
Yuna's
guardians
abilities.
as there are people I can trust. I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter. Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either.
Damn, Yuna.
So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
You do what you want, Bartello, we're leaving.
Now that is the most polite way of putting someone in their place. You
A
did well.
guardian is someone a summoner can rely on. Someone she can trust with her life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me? What's she smiling about?
maybe an All-Stars Xanark and Abe's player, but you are an idiot as far as it comes to girls, buddy. Anyway.
Lord O'Holland.
Okay, yeah, we heard that from Walker earlier. But we can go ahead and travel up here. We continue on here.
The faith is below. Let's do it.
The faith?
But first, the Cloister of Trials. Kamari, Waka, ready?
That's right. They're gonna be doing the same
Strength,
cloister
everyone.
that we did with Titus back in Besaid.
No.
I don't know why Titus is
Nah.
getting on.
Hey, what gives?
You're not a guardian yet.
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Oh, sure, soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
Yeah, that is what happened back in Besaid, isn't it? Well, we're kind of stuck here. If we try to go back through our way here back to the lobby of the temple, I don't really know what you would call it. It's definitely not appropriate to call it the lobby. I can't speak about Donna real fast. Like Lulu, she also is a cold-hearted bitch. Great fashion sense, though.
Then why are you here?
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Not a guardian, you say?
Hey, wait! Ah, let me go! Go! Hey! What's the big idea?
Just a little game.
Huh?
If you haven't figured out yet, Donna is also a summoner. I mean, I'm not sure if that was
Really bad.
clearly stated or not, but, well, I mean, obviously, it had to have been. I mean, Bartholo is her guardian. But the fact of the matter is,
Come
for
on,
some
go up.
reason,
Go up!
the elevator won't go up. And so what Titus needs to do is head in to the Cloister of Trials, which we'll be going ahead and solving next time. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll catch you later.